Hello, editing me here. I completely forgot to explain how this crash block works. So let me show you real quick. So if you put a crash block when, like, let's say you do something wrong, even if you're on the page and you activate it, boom, your page will crash. Let me show you this. Menu. Let's see. Start. Tap. So like right here, I'm cruising normally. You know what I'm saying? Oh, oh. What happened? Everything froze. What to do? What to do? I can't start the game. I can't pause the game. I can't stop the game. I can't adjust the volume slider. What to do? Well, yeah, page just crashed. This is what we're going to be creating at the end of the video. Alright, anyways, back to the main video. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Sup guys? Today we're going to be doing even more custom blocks. Today's going to be a pretty short one because we're only going to be focusing on the motion category, and there's only two we're going to be focusing on. So the first one we're going to do move blank steps, and that's going to be breaking the limits as we've done in the last episode. And the other thing we're going to be doing is point towards XY. You'll see what that is in a sec. Actually, hold on. We're going to add a new block. It's going to be labeled crash. And basically, whenever it is activated, it will crash your current scratch tab. Make a new block, and you can go to that same website and copy this. Or what you can do is you can edit one of these two motion blocks and just copy this little square right from here. Control C on your keyboard, cancel, make a new block and paste it in with Control V. Move blank steps, run without screen refresh, but also you also want to put that little number at the end, just like last time. So space -5400051, comma 5400051. This number will vary, so don't put the same one as mine. Test it for yourself. Let's like how I did the last video to get these two numbers. Yeah. So this is very easy. All you have to do is drag it. Let me drag it to a more organized space. This one is very easy. All you have to do is copy this whole entire thing, right? So just right click on it and duplicate it. So all you have to do is just right click it and duplicate it, place it down, then drag it beneath this. So then all you have to do is drag these two out. Right in between here, put a move blank steps. Delete whatever's in here and drag steps here. And that is literally all you have to do. So if you test this for yourself, let's go use the move steps. Move 5 steps. Bam. Let's change our direction to 45 or whatever. 5 steps. Bam. And cool thing is, let's try it. 10 steps. You can just indefinitely. No matter how many times you use it, it's just not gonna stop. So let's move it back to 0, change the direction back to 90, and we're done. Already 1/3 done. For this next one, create a new block, put the same little square, using Control V, and then put point at X, Y, Y. No limits, run without screen refresh. Drag it anywhere you want. Point in direction. Now listen to these steps very closely because this is pretty hard to follow. Put a plus sign in there. Drag this little ABS of little thing right here. Then put it to setting A10. Put it right here. Then put a multiplication symbol right here. Put 180 in this box. Then put a dividing symbol in this A10 of blank. Then put 2 multiplications here. So that a subtract operator over subtract, so it's a subtract divided by subtract. Then drag a less than operator right in here, and a less than operator right in here, and replace this 50 with a 0. Now all you have to do is put an X right here, a Y right here, a Y right here, a Y right here, an X position right here, and a Y position right here, and finally another Y position right here. We're not done, but let's test this out anyway. So put in any number you want. 45. That would be somewhere around this area. It points right to 45. Now it's pointing toward 90, 0. It's back in 90 degrees. That's pretty nice. What about 0, where it's at right now? Whenever you input the position where it's currently at into this, it's going to break and it's going to point straight up. What you could do is you could put an if operator right around this, so it's hugging the pointing direction block. Now you put a not operator right here, an AND operator right here, equal signs in both, delete whatever's inside, and put the following: x and y, then x and y. And let's test it out. So point at x, 0, y 0, that's the current position it's at. It will not change. If we move it over here, point at x at 0, 0, 0, it will not change. But if we do 45, 1, let's say, it will point in that direction. 91 point in that direction as well. If we put a million here, it'll point up, but not all the way up. If I point at x 100, y 100, I bet it's going to point at direction 45. Exactly. For now, let's point at x1, y 0. I actually want to make one more change before we move on to the special block. Edit it. Copy everything after steps. Copy this, delete. Now, after steps, add in direction with a colon at the end. Direction. And then paste in whatever you had. Okay. So now with this new addition, let me show you what to do. Grab an if-else operator, put an equal sign, delete this, put a direction, and leave it at that. Grab the move steps block here, drag everything underneath the if-else, put it right underneath. For this next part, it's also going to be pretty hard. Gotta change x and to change y, put it right underneath, then put multiplication signs in both of them. Drag two ABS's, put this setting to sign or SIN, and put this one to COS. Drag this in the X block and drag this in the Y block. Move steps over here and move steps over here, and put direction over here and direction over here. Actually, wait, I messed up. Drag this out, move this into the main if area, and put this here. And boom, you're done with move steps. So go to that same website, I'll link it in the description. Copy this, make a new block, and paste it right here. Put crash. That's it. All you have to do. You can rename it to whatever you want, but I prefer just crash. Run it that screen refresh. Okay. Drag it somewhere easy. It's going to be very short script. Drag in a stop all, but change all to other sprites in the script. Other scripts in the sprite. Then show any variable of your choosing. Set your variable to something like this. I'll put this list of characters in the description. Put a repeat operator, 15. Duplicate this little thing, but remove everything inside. Then put a join operator. Delete both of the things inside, and put your variable in both of them. And to cap it all off, stop all. This will finish the job and make sure the tab is done for. Before we test this out, save now, and then on countdown of 3, I'm going to press this crash button. 3, 2, 1. Oh, everything's frozen. I can't scroll. Can I green flag? No. What to do? There it goes. For me at least, this method has never failed me. It might not fail for you. Anyway guys, that was episode 3 of this series. Hope you guys liked the video. It's pretty cool. Alright. Peace.